Why is it that you can work 16 hours a day, sacrifice your weekends, and save every penny, yet still feel like you are drowning in scarcity? Meanwhile, others seem to do less, play more, and yet money flows to them like a river, finding the ocean. Is it luck? Is it inheritance? Is it injustice? No, it is physics. You have been taught that money is a physical object that you must chase, hunt, and hoard. You have been conditioned to believe that the harder you struggle, the more you deserve. But this belief is the very thing keeping you poor. You have bought the books. You have budgeted your coffee money. You have tried to save your way to wealth. But every time you take one step forward, an unexpected expense pulls you 2 steps back. You feel a constant, low-level anxiety in your chest whenever you open your banking app. You look at the price tag before you look at the menu. You say, "I can't afford it," so often that it has become your mantra. This anxiety is not just a feeling, it is a frequency. It is a broadcast signal that pushes away the very thing you are trying to attract. You feel like there is an invisible glass ceiling above your head. You can see the abundance in the world. You see the luxury cars, the beautiful homes, the freedom. You can see the lifestyle you want, but you cannot break through to touch it. You are broadcasting a signal of wanting, and the universe is responding with more wanting, not having. The universe does not give you what you want. It gives you what you are. And right now, you are the energy of lack. Consider the possibility that everything you have been told about money is wrong. Society trains you to be a worker bee, not a queen. The school system teaches you how to count money, but never how to attract it. The banking system teaches you how to store debt, but never how to generate flow. You are operating on a map that was designed to keep you lost. It is time to discard that map and navigate by a new star. The truth is terrifyingly simple. You are not poor. You are just out of tune. This audiobook is not about budgeting. It is not about cutting coupons. It is about the lost code of wealth. It is about the vibrational physics of money that the wealthy know instinctively but never talk about. We are going to dismantle the scarcity architecture in your brain. We are going to look at the quantum mechanics of your thoughts and how they collapse into the reality of your bank account. We are going to replace your old operating system with a high-fidelity receiver for prosperity. Most people live their entire lives with their receiver turned off, wondering why the music never plays for them. They blame the economy, they blame the government, they blame their family, but the static is coming from inside the house. You cannot fix the broadcast by yelling at the radio. You must change the frequency of the transmission. In this audiobook, we will cover the invisible laws that govern the flow of currency. You will learn why your childhood memories are sabotaging your bank account today. You will learn the specific words that act as poverty spells, locking doors that should be open. And you will learn the exact mental shifts required to turn on the flow. We will explore why trying hard often repels money, and why letting go often invites it in. This is not magic. It is mechanics. Just as gravity works whether you believe in it or not, the laws of wealth work whether you understand them or not. You have been unknowingly using these laws against yourself for decades. You have been using the law of attraction to attract more bills, more stress, and more struggle. Today, we simply flip the switch. We reverse the polarity of your magnet. If you are ready to stop chasing money and start magnetizing it, take a second to like this video right now. It signals to your own brain that you are ready for this value. It tells your reticular activating system that this information is important. Let's begin the retuning process. This is the moment you stop being a passenger of your circumstances and start being the architect of your destiny. Your old identity, the one that vibrates with fear, lack, and struggle, ends today. By the time this audiobook finishes, you will not just know how to make money, you will be the frequency of money. You will understand that wealth is not something you get. It is something you tune into. It is already here, surrounding you, like radio waves. You just need to dial in. Welcome to your new reality. Welcome to the Lost Code. Chapter 1. The Invisible Signal. Money has no ears, but it hears everything you think. Most people believe money is a physical object, like paper, metal, or digits on a screen. This is the first and most fatal error. Money is not matter. Money is a current. It is an energy that responds to a specific broadcast signal. If you are not receiving it, it is not because the transmitter is broken. It is because your receiver is turned off. Think of a radio station. If you want to listen to jazz, you tune to 101.5. If you tune to 98.3, you might hear static or heavy metal. It doesn't matter how much you pray for jazz, or how hard you work at the radio, or how good a person you are. If you are not on the frequency of jazz, you will never hear the music. Wealth works exactly the same way. You are currently tuned to the frequency of not enough, so the universe is faithfully playing the song of not enough on repeat. You likely believe that your bank account reflects your work ethic. You think, if I work harder, the number goes up. But look around you. Construction workers work harder physically than hedge fund managers. Nurses work harder than CEOs. Hard work is a virtue, but it is not the code for wealth. The problem is that your internal radio is tuned to static FM, the station of worry, doubt, and survival. As long as you broadcast on that frequency of survival, wealth literally cannot find you. It passes right through you. You are invisible to opportunity. The universe is constantly sending signals of abundance, ideas for businesses, connections to people, but your receiver is so clogged with the static of I can't, that you miss every single one. You walk past million-dollar ideas every day, but your mind is too busy counting pennies to see them. Quantum physics tells us that the observer affects the reality. When you observe your life through the lens of scarcity, you collapse the quantum field into a reality of scarcity. You literally freeze the lack in place with your attention. By constantly worrying about what you don't have, you are energetically maintaining the state of not having to change the reality. You must look away from the lack and look toward the possibility. Where did this static come from? It wasn't yours to begin with. You were born with a clear signal. Babies do not worry about resources. They demand them and expect to receive them. But over time, the static accumulated. Every time you heard money is bad or rich people are greedy, the static got louder. Every time you felt shame for wanting something, the signal got weaker. You learned to dim your light to fit in with the people around you. Let's destroy a myth right now. I need money to make money. This is false. That is like saying I need music to buy a radio. You need the signal to make the money. The wealthy do not wait for the cash to feel the abundance. They generate the frequency of abundance first, and the cash has no choice but to manifest as a physical match to that frequency. They feel rich before the check arrives. Here is the raw truth. The universe is a mirror, not a judge. It does not care if you are a good person. It only cares about resonance. If you vibrate at the frequency of I need, the mirror reflects need. If you vibrate at the frequency of I have, the mirror reflects having. You cannot trick the mirror. You cannot pretend to be abundant. While secretly feeling terrified, you must genuinely shift your internal state. You must understand that your current financial reality is just a printout of your past frequency. If you don't like the printout, you don't yell at the paper. You change the software. You change the signal you are sending out right now, in this present moment. The money you have today is a result of who you were yesterday. The money you will have tomorrow is a result of who you are right now. Imagine your thoughts as magnetic waves. Every thought of gratitude sends out a wave that magnetizes gold. Every thought of worry sends out a wave that repels gold. Most people are running a repel pattern 24 hours a day and wondering why nothing sticks. They are pushing money away with their anxiety while trying to grab it with their hands. Consider the neutrality of money. Money is not good or bad. It is an amplifier. If you are generous, money makes you more generous. If you are anxious, money makes you more anxious. Money unmasks you. It reveals what was already there. So working on your money problems is really working on your character problems. It is the ultimate spiritual development tool. When you look at money as an amplifier, you stop fearing it. You realize that you are the master, and money is the servant. You do not serve the amplifier. The amplifier serves the voice. If you do not like the sound, change the song. Do not blame the speaker. We must also address the guilt of wanting. Many people, especially spiritual people, feel guilty for wanting wealth. They think it is materialistic. But look at nature. Nature is abundant. Nature is not modest. A tree does not apologize for its size. The ocean does not apologize for its depth. Your desire for abundance is simply the desire for life to expand through you. It is natural. It is divine. So, the first step in the lost code is to acknowledge your signal. Stop looking at your bank account to tell you how to feel. Start feeling abundant to tell your bank account what to do. You must become the broadcaster of the signal you wish to receive. You must cultivate a sense of overflow, even if your wallet is empty. This paradox is the key to the kingdom. Chapter 2. The Poverty Loops. We must now identify the source of your interference. Where did the bad programming come from? It started between the ages of 3 and 7. During these years, your brain is in a theta state, a hypnotic state, where you absorb everything without a filter. You downloaded your parents' relationship with money directly into your subconscious. You inherited their fears just as you inherited their eye color. You heard phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "Who do you think we are? The Rockefellers," or "We can't afford that." You saw the stress on your father's face when the bills came. You felt the tension in the room. These moments weren't just memories. They became the base code of your operating system. You are running poverty 1.0 software in a wealth 5.0 world. These scripts run in the background as poverty loops. They are automatic, subconscious reactions that sabotage you before you even realize it. For example, do you feel a pinch of physical discomfort when you pay for dinner? That micro flinch in your stomach is a poverty loop. It screams loss and scarcity every time money leaves your hand. It treats spending like a negative event rather than an exchange. Do you feel guilt when you buy something nice for yourself? Do you immediately try to justify the purchase or look for a flaw in it? That guilt is a poverty loop. It is a defense mechanism designed to keep you safe in the familiarity of scarcity. Your brain thinks that having money is dangerous or wrong, so it tries to get rid of it. Another common loop is the noble poor program. This is the deep-seated belief that there is something spiritual about struggle and something corrupt about wealth. You might consciously want money, but subconsciously you believe that being poor makes you a better person. As long as this conflict exists, you will repel wealth to protect your moral identity. You cannot be rich if you dislike rich people. Consider the loop of just enough. Many people have a program set to survival mode. They manifest exactly enough to pay the bills, but not a penny more. If an unexpected expense comes, they suddenly find the money. But if an unexpected windfall comes, the car breaks down to consume the extra cash. This is your subconscious regulating your reality to keep you in the known zone of just getting by. These loops are why lottery winners often go broke within 3 years. Their external reality changed, but their internal software, the poverty loop, stayed the same. The thermostat was set to struggle, so the subconscious mind found a way to use up the money to get back to the familiar temperature of 0. They were allergic to the abundance because it didn't match their self-image. To break these loops, you must become a watcher of your own mind. You cannot change what you cannot see. You must catch the thought before it becomes a feeling. You must notice when you say that's too expensive and catch yourself. You must become the programmer, not the program. When you pay a bill, instead of thinking I am losing money, you must consciously override it. You must say, I am circulating energy. I am grateful I have the resources to pay this. This simple shift changes the signal from loss to flow. You stop the loop of discomfort and replace it with a loop of gratitude. You begin to rewire the neural pathways associated with transactions. You must also look at your resentment of wealthy people. If you see a rich person and think lucky or criminal, you are reinforcing a loop that says wealth is bad. And if you think wealth is bad, you will never allow yourself to have it. You must bless what you want to become. You must look at abundance with admiration, not envy. Envy says, I can't have that. Admiration says, that is possible for me too. Rewriting these loops takes repetition. You heard the negative programming thousands of times as a child. So you must repeat the new programming thousands of times as an adult. It is not an overnight fix. It is a daily practice of mental hygiene. You are literally carving new canyons in your brain for the water to flow through. The moment you interrupt a poverty loop, you stop the momentum of scarcity. You create a space for a new thought. And in that space, the new code of wealth can finally be written. You stop reacting to the past and start creating the future. There is also the hidden loop of loyalty. Many people stay poor out of unconscious loyalty to their parents. If you become rich, you might feel like you are leaving them behind, or that you are better than them. This guilt acts as a parking brake. You must realize that your poverty does not help them. Your abundance enables you to help them. You honor your lineage by breaking the chain of struggle, not by extending it. Sometimes, a poverty loop disguises itself as prudence or being realistic. You tell yourself you are just being careful. But in reality, you are operating from terror. Caution is wisdom. Terror is paralysis. You must learn to distinguish between a wise financial decision and a fear-based constriction. One feels expansive and smart. The other feels tight and small. Finally, understand that these loops are physical neural pathways. They are like deep ruts in a muddy road. Your wheel naturally falls into them. To create a new loop, you have to steer the wheel out of the rut with force. It takes effort at first, but eventually, the new path becomes the smooth road, and the old path grows over. Chapter 3. Identity Override. Imagine two people. One loses $1 million and stays down. The other loses $1 million and makes it back in 6 months. Why? Because the first one had money, but the second one is money. Wealth is not what you have in the bank. It is who you are. It is a state of being, not a state of having. The money is just the physical residue of the identity. You are likely trying to put a millionaire application on a minimum wage operating system. It fails every time. You have a financial set point, an internal thermostat setting. If you earn less than your set point, you panic, hustle, and find a way to make more. You are motivated by the discomfort of being too low. But here is the kicker. If you earn more than your set point, your subconscious mind will self-sabotage to bring you back down to your comfort zone. You will suddenly get a parking ticket. The car will break down. You will lose your phone. The money drains away to match your identity. Your brain is uncomfortable with the excess because it doesn't match who you are. To change your bank account permanently, you must first change your set point. You must use the as-if principle. You cannot wait until you are rich to feel rich. The brain does not know the difference between reality and imagination. If you visualize deeply, your brain chemistry changes to match the vision. You must rehearse your future until it feels more familiar than your past. If you walk, talk, and dress like you are abundant, your reticular activating system starts looking for opportunities that match that identity. The system is the filter in your brain that decides what you notice. When you buy a red car, you suddenly see red cars everywhere. When you decide you are wealthy, you suddenly see opportunities everywhere. You tune into the channel of opportunity. You must wake up tomorrow, not as the person who wants wealth, but as the person who manages wealth. Ask yourself, how would the wealthy version of me handle this situation? Would they panic over a small bill? No. Would they be afraid to invest in themselves? No. They would operate from a place of calm strategy, not frantic survival. This is about embodying the frequency before the evidence arrives. It feels like acting at first. You might feel like you are pretending. That is normal. That is the old layer, trying to stay on. Shed it. Act the part until the part becomes real. You must upgrade your standards. What do you tolerate in your life? Do you tolerate broken things? Do you tolerate messy environments? Do you tolerate being paid less than you are worth? Your life is a reflection of your standards. Raise them, and the universe will rise to meet them. You get what you tolerate. not what you wish for. You have to change your I am statements. Stop saying I am broke. Stop saying I am struggling. Start saying I am building. Start saying I am a money magnet. Start saying I am in the process of expanding. Your identity follows your I am. Every time you speak I am, you are issuing a command to the universe to verify that statement. This is the identity override. It is the process of convincing your own nervous system that it is safe to be rich. Once your nervous system accepts this new truth, the resistance disappears. Making money stops being a struggle and starts being a natural expression of who you are. It becomes as easy as breathing, because it is simply what you do. Look at the friends you have, the places you go, the food you eat. Are these choices aligned with your future self or your past self? Every choice is a vote for your identity. Start voting for the millionaire, not the victim. Start making decisions from where you want to be, not where you are. Think about the concept of financial self-image. Just as you have a self-image about your appearance or your intelligence, you have one about your wallet. If you see yourself as a person who scrapes by, you will subconsciously dismantle any success that contradicts that image. You will lose the money to prove yourself right. You must change the image in the mirror of your mind before the reflection in the world can change. Use the power of clothes and environment. It is hard to feel like a millionaire in dirty sweatpants. It is hard to think clearly in a chaotic room. Dress slightly better than you need to. Clean your desk. Create an environment that supports the new identity. The outside affects the inside, just as the inside affects the outside. Remember, wealth is a responsibility. Your old identity might be afraid of that responsibility. It prefers the safety of being small. You must accept that having money means having power, and having power means you can do more good. You are safe to be powerful. You are safe to be seen. You are safe to be wealthy. Chapter 4. The Vacuum Law. Nature cannot tolerate empty space. This is a fundamental law of physics. If you create an open space, the universe will rush to fill it. If you want new clothes, you must first donate the old ones. If you want new ideas, you must release the old beliefs. If you want new money, you must circulate the old money. Stagnation is the enemy of abundance. Most people operate from a place of holding on. They hold on to every penny, every old receipt, every broken appliance, thinking that this protects them. But holding on is a signal of fear. It creates a dam in the river. It tells the universe, I don't trust that more is coming, so I must cling to this. It says, this is all there is. When you block the flow by holding on too tight, you stop the fresh water from entering. You create stagnation. Look at your physical environment right now. Is your wallet full of old receipts, gum wrappers, and non-essentials? Is your closet full of clothes you haven't worn in 3 years? Energy cannot flow through a cluttered channel. This physical clutter creates energetic stagnation. It occupies space in your mind and in your field. Money is a current. That is why it is called currency. It needs to flow. It needs a clear channel. You cannot pour fresh wine into a cup that is already full of stale water. You must empty the cup first. The fastest way to shift your energy is to clean. Clean your wallet today. Remove everything that is not money or essential identification. Arrange your bills facing the same way. Treat your money with respect. If you treat your money poorly, it will leave you. Make your wallet a sanctuary for wealth. Go to your closet and remove 5 items you no longer wear. Donate them or throw them away. As you do this, say to yourself, I am releasing the old to make room for the new. Feel the lightness that comes with release. That lightness is the magnetic frequency. You are physically demonstrating trust in the future. Organize your digital life too. Delete old emails. Unsubscribe from newsletters that make you feel small. Clear your desktop. Create a digital vacuum. You are telling the universe that you are organized, ready, and open for business. A cluttered phone reflects a cluttered mind, and a cluttered mind cannot focus on wealth. The vacuum law also applies to time. If your schedule is packed with low-value activities, You have no room for high-value opportunities. You must say no to the good to make room for the great. You must stop doing low-wage tasks if you want to make high-wage income. You must create space in your calendar for miracles to happen. This requires trust. It feels scary to let go of what you have before the new thing arrives. But that leap of faith is the signal. It proves to the universe that you believe in your own abundance. It shows that you know the supply is infinite. Start small. Clean one drawer. Fix one broken thing. Pay one bill with gratitude. Create a physical vacuum in your life. And watch how quickly the universe rushes in to fill it with prosperity. This is not magic. It is physics. Space must be created before it can be filled. The air cannot enter your lungs until you exhale. Money cannot enter your life until you release the blockage. Consider the feng shui of your home. Are the corners cluttered? Is the entrance blocked? Your home is the external manifestation of your internal mind. Clear the path to your door so that opportunity can physically walk in. Make your environment welcoming to the energy of gold. There is also emotional clutter. Unforgiveness, resentment, and old frustration take up massive amounts of processing power in your brain. When you hold a grudge, you are paying rent to the past. Release the emotional debt to make room for financial credit. The vacuum law is about circulation. Vitality must circulate to keep the body healthy. Water must circulate to keep the pond fresh. Money must circulate to keep the economy of your life healthy. Do not be the stopper in the bottle. Be the funnel. Let it flow in. Let it flow out. And trust that the flow never ends. When you give to charity or tip a waiter, do it with the intention of keeping the wheel turning. Do not give out of obligation. Give out of power. Giving is the ultimate proof that you have more than enough. It breaks the grip of scarcity instantly. Chapter 5. The Language of Gold. Your words are programming. Every time you speak, you are casting a command to your subconscious mind. Your brain is a supercomputer that follows your voice commands literally. When you say, "I can't afford it," you are literally commanding your brain to stop looking for solutions. You are programming yourself for limitations. You are shutting down your creative engine. You are validating your limit. The moment you say "I can't," the brain says, "Okay," and goes to sleep. We must purge the vocabulary of poverty from your tongue. This requires extreme discipline at first, but it changes everything. Never say "I can't afford it." Instead, ask, "How can I afford this?" The statement shuts the door. The question opens a window. The question forces your brain to scan the environment for opportunities, for side hustles, for ideas. It engages your reticular activating system to find a way. It turns your brain from a storage device into a search engine. Eliminate the word debt from your vocabulary. Debt feels heavy. It feels like a chain. It implies guilt and obligation. Replace it with past expenditures. It acknowledges that you spent the money and received value for it in the past. It removes the emotional weight. It turns a burden into a simple fact. Eliminate the word cost and replace it with investment. When you buy healthy food, it is not a cost. It is an investment in your energy. When you buy a book, it is an investment in your mind. This shift helps you see money as a tool for growth, not a resource being depleted. Every dollar leaving you is an employee going out to work for you. And there is one word you must eliminate immediately: expensive. Nothing is expensive. You simply cannot afford it yet. When you call something expensive, you are putting it on a pedestal and putting yourself in the pit. You are affirming that the object is out of your league. You are worshiping the price tag. Instead, say "that is a high-value item," or say "that is currently outside of my spending plan." This maintains your dignity. It keeps you in a position of power. It acknowledges the value of the item without degrading your own status. It implies that in the future, it will be within your plan. Listen to how you talk about money with your friends. Do you bond over being broke? Do you compete to see who has it worse? This is a poverty chant. You are reinforcing the reality you want to escape. You are literally praying for poverty together. Stop participating in conversations that validate scarcity. If people start complaining about the economy, stay silent, or change the subject. Do not lend your voice to the chorus of lack. Your voice is for commanding abundance, not confirming poverty. Guard your speech like you guard your wallet. Start using the language of gratitude. I am so happy and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities. Speak it until you believe it. Your subconscious mind will eventually accept the new command and start executing the program of wealth. Use power words like expansion, overflow, freedom, and prosperity. Understand the meaning of words. The word mortgage implies a pledge until the end. The language was designed to keep you trapped. By changing your words, you break the chains of the system. You start speaking the language of the masters, not the servants. Never define yourself by your temporary bank balance. Never say, I am broke. Broke is a temporary condition. Poor is a state of mind. Say, I am pre-rich, or I am in a transition phase. Your words define your identity, and your identity defines your destiny. If you say, I am broke, you instruct your brain to keep you there. Be careful with I wish. I wish I had money implies you do not have it, and likely won't get it. It puts the desire in the distant future. Instead, use I decide. I decide to be wealthy. A decision is immediate. A decision cuts off other possibilities. A wish is passive. A decision is active. Notice how many times you apologize for money. Sorry, I can't come. I'm short on cash. Stop apologizing. Simply say, that is not in my plans tonight. Own your choices. When you apologize for your financial state, you are acting like a passenger. When you state your choices, you are acting like a leader. Finally, talk to your money. Yes, literally, say thank you when it comes in. Say go do good work when it goes out. By personifying it, you build a relationship with it. You stop fearing it and start partnering with it. It sounds strange, but the wealthiest people in history have always treated their resources with a level of reverence and respect. Chapter 6. Money loves speed. Wealth creates momentum. Poverty creates procrastination. The universe loves speed. There is a frequency to money, and that frequency is fast, decisive, and moving. When you are stagnant, overthinking, and waiting, you are vibrating at the frequency of a swamp, not a river. Money flows. It does not sit still. When you have an idea, a business idea, an investment idea, a creative spark, that idea has a shelf life. It is a packet of energy sent to you. If you do not act on it within 24 to 48 hours, the energy dissipates, the signal fades. The universe assumes you aren't listening and gives the idea to someone else. Most people wait for perfect conditions to act. They wait for the perfect time, the perfect amount of savings, the perfect mood. They are waiting for all the lights to turn green before they leave the driveway. This is arrogance. You are assuming you have infinite time. You are assuming the opportunity will wait for you. It won't. The wealthy understand that imperfect action beats perfect inaction every single time. They launch the product before it is perfect. They make the call before they feel ready. They book the flight before they have the whole itinerary. They create the momentum, and then they steer the ship. They correct course while moving. Procrastination is often just a mask for fear. It is the fear that you aren't good enough. But by waiting, you are stopping the flow. You are telling the universe, I don't trust myself. Action is the antidote to fear. The moment you take action, the fear shrinks. Fear cannot survive in the face of movement. If you have an intuitive hit to call a client, do it now. Don't put it on a to-do list for next week. If you have an idea to start a side hustle, buy the domain name today. Send the email today. Create the draft today. Do something physical to anchor the idea in reality. Break the inertia. Action is the physical bridge between the spiritual world of ideas and the material world of money. You must cross the bridge quickly. The longer you stand on the edge looking down, the more paralyzed you will become. Jump, and build your wings on the way down. The net appears only after you jump. Money is attracted to movement. Have you noticed that when you are busy and productive, more opportunities come? And when you are sitting on the couch doing nothing, The phone stops ringing. Motion creates friction, friction creates energy, and energy attracts value. You become a vortex of activity that sucks in resources. Speed does not mean rushing or being reckless. It means being decisive. It means cutting the lag time between decision and action. Successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly. Unsuccessful people make decisions slowly and change them quickly. Be quick to decide and slow to quit. Become a person of speed. Train your nervous system to act. When you get an impulse to do something positive, count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move. Do not let your mind talk you out of it. The speed of your implementation is the speed of your transformation. Velocity is a component of value. Think about the velocity of money. In economics, money that moves fast creates a healthy economy. In your life, energy that moves fast creates a healthy reality. Don't let your ideas gather dust. Don't let your potential stagnate. Move, and the money will move with you. Consider the concept of decision fatigue. The longer you debate a decision, the more energy you leak. Successful people automate the small decisions, so they have energy for the big ones. They don't spend 3 hours deciding what to eat. They decide, and they move on. Save your mental space for money-making activities, not for trivial hesitation. Understand that failure is just data. If you move fast, you fail fast. If you fail fast, you learn fast. If you learn fast, you succeed fast. The slow person tries to avoid failure and thus avoid success. The fast person embraces failure as a stepping stone. Fail forward and fail quickly. There is a magnetic quality to confidence, and speed signals confidence. When you answer an email immediately, it says I am on top of things. When you delay for a week, it says I am overwhelmed. People give money to capable, confident people. Your speed is a signal of your competence. Finally, trust your gut. Your intuition is faster than your intellect. Your gut knows the answer in a millisecond. Your brain takes minutes to rationalize it. Speed is about trusting that first flash of insight. The universe whispers to the gut, but shouts to the mind. Listen to the whisper and act before the shout of doubt drowns it out. Chapter 7. The investment frequency. Poor people spend money. Rich people invest money. This is the fundamental difference in the direction of flow. Spending dissipates energy. Investing circulates and multiplies energy. But the greatest investment is not in stocks, crypto, or real estate. It is not in something outside of you. The greatest investment you will ever make is in the machine that generates the wealth, your mind. Your ability to think, to solve problems, and to create value is your only true asset. Everything else can be taken away. The economy can crash, the market can drop, but your skills remain. Your mind is the golden goose. The money is just the egg. If you lose all your money today, but keep your skills and your mindset, you will be rich again in a year. But if you keep your money and lose your mind, you will be poor in a year. This is the ROI, return on investment, of self-education. It is the only investment with infinite returns. Most people complain about the price of a $20 book, yet they will spend $50 on dinner and drinks without blinking. They feed their bodies but starve their minds. They are investing in their waste, not in their wealth. They value temporary comfort over permanent transformation. When you buy a book, a course, or an audiobook like this one, do not look at the price, look at the value. If a $20 book gives you one idea that makes you $10,000 over your lifetime, that is a 50,000% return. Where else can you get that return? Why would you hesitate? Stop trying to get everything for free. There is an energetic cost to free. When you pay for knowledge, you are paying attention. You are telling the universe that you value your own growth. You take it more seriously. The transaction creates a commitment. Skin in the game forces you to execute. You should have a dedicated education fund. Even if it is small, take 5% or 10% of your income and put it into a jar or an account labeled My Future Mind. Use it to buy books, seminars, coaching. This habit alone changes your identity from a consumer to an investor. It signals that you are an asset worth upgrading. Also, invest in your tools. If you are a designer, buy the best computer you can afford. If you are a writer, buy the best keyboard. If you are a carpenter, buy the best hammer. Your tools are extensions of your energy. Cheap tools create resistance. Quality tools create flow. Stop fighting your equipment and start creating. Investing changes your frequency from survival to expansion. When you spend, you are saying, "This money is gone." When you invest, you are saying, "This money is going out," to bring friends back. You plant seeds instead of eating them. You delay gratification today for multiplication tomorrow. Start today. Buy the book you've been looking at. Sign up for the course. Hire the mentor. Bet on yourself. If you don't bet on yourself, why should anyone else bet on you? You are the stock with the highest potential yield. Buy as many shares of yourself as you can. Consider also investing in your energy. The food you eat, the sleep you get, the gym you go to. A clear mind and a strong body are required to handle the pressure of wealth. If you are tired, you cannot hold the frequency of high-performance success. Your body is the hardware. Keep it updated. Think about the concept of compound interest, not just in money, but in knowledge. One idea builds on another. A skill you learn today combines with a skill you learn tomorrow to create a superpower. The sooner you start investing in your mind, the steeper your growth curve becomes. You are building a mental skyscraper. Realize that entertainment is an expense, but education is an asset. Poor people have big TVs. Rich people have big libraries. This is a common saying for a reason. Watch less entertainment and read more strategy. Swap your temporary highs for wisdom. One numbs you, the other frees you. Also, invest in buying back your time. If you can pay someone to clean your house so you can focus on your business, do it. That is not laziness. That is leverage. Rich people buy time. Poor people sell time. Start thinking about how you can trade money for hours, so you can use those hours to create more money. Finally, understand that you are the primary asset. A car depreciates. A house requires maintenance, but a sharpened mind appreciates indefinitely. The market can never take away what you know. When you walk into a room, your knowledge walks in with you. That is true security. Chapter 8. Protecting your signal. You can do all the work. Tuning your signal, clearing the clutter, changing your language. But if you surround yourself with static, you will lose the signal. Your frequency is not just internal. It is affected by your environment. You are an open-loop system, constantly exchanging energy with those around you. There is a rule called the law of averages. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You are the average of their income, their health, their ambition, and their mindset. If you hang out with 5 broke people, you will be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 complainers, you will become the 6th. This is not judgment. It is resonance. If your friends constantly complain about the economy, about their bosses, about being broke, their static is jamming your broadcast. You are a radio trying to play Mozart while standing next to a jackhammer. You cannot hold a high vibration in a low vibration field. Mirror neurons in your brain will unconsciously copy their behavior. You must protect your wealth DNA. This is the hardest part for many people, because it involves relationships. You feel loyal to your old friends. You don't want to leave them behind, but you cannot save a sinking person if they are pulling you down. You must get on the boat first. You must secure your own mask before assisting others. This does not mean you must aggressively abandon your family or old friends, but you must curate your exposure. You must set boundaries. If the conversation turns to gossip or complaining, excuse yourself. Do not participate. Guard your ears and your mind. Treat negative energy like secondhand smoke. Don't inhale it. Limit your exposure to energy vampires. These are people who drain you, who always have a crisis, who need your pity. They feed on your energy because they cannot generate their own. You cannot afford to pay their energy bill. You are not a rehabilitation center for negative people. You must consciously seek out abundance amplifiers. These are people who are playing a bigger game than you. They talk about ideas, not people. They talk about the future, not the past. Being in their presence raises your standard automatically. Their normal becomes your normal. If you don't know any rich people yet, that is okay. Let books, podcasts, and mentors be your circle. When you listen to this audiobook, I am one of your 5 people. When you read a biography of a billionaire, they are in your circle. You can curate a virtual circle of influence. Until the physical people arrive, the mind does not distinguish between a physical mentor and a virtual one. Also, look at your digital environment. Who do you follow on social media? Do they inspire you or make you feel inadequate? Do they teach you or distract you? Unfollow anyone who lowers your frequency. Your feed is your digital diet. Eat healthy. Your attention is your currency. Don't spend it on trash. Protecting your signal is a full-time job. You are the guardian of your mind. Do not let anyone dump their trash in your living room. Keep the door locked to negativity and open only to possibility. Your environment will eventually match your internal standard. Build a fortress around your focus. Remember the crab bucket theory. When one crab tries to escape the bucket, the other crabs pull it back down. People will do this to you. They will say you've changed, or you think you're better than us. Smile, bless them, and keep climbing. You are not escaping them. You are showing them the way out. Understand the power of the mastermind. When 2 minds come together in harmony, a third mind is created. A mastermind, which is more powerful than the sum of the parts. Find a partner, a friend, or a group that is also on the path to wealth. Meet with them weekly. Share wins. The synergy will catapult you forward. Do not share your big dreams with small minds. They will poke holes in your vision, because your ambition highlights their stagnation. Protect your seeds until they are trees. Only share your goals with people who have the capacity to support them. Silence is a shield for your dreams. Sometimes, protecting your signal means being alone. Solitude is better than toxic company. In solitude, you can hear your own intuition. You can tune your own instrument. Do not be afraid of being lonely during your transition. The void is necessary before the new tribe arrives. Finally, realize that as you change, your circle must change. It is a law of physics. If you change your frequency, you will lose resonance with the old station and gain resonance with the new one. Do not mourn the loss of the old connections. Celebrate the accuracy of your new tuning. Chapter 9. The final code. Detachment. Here is the greatest paradox of wealth. You attract what you need, but you repel what you need desperately. This is the trap that catches almost everyone. They do the work, they say the affirmations, but they do it with a frantic energy of where is it? Why isn't it here yet? Desperation is a heavy, sticky energy. It screams, I don't have it. Remember, the mirror reflects reality. If you scream, I need money now, the mirror reflects the lack of money. Neediness pushes wealth away, just like neediness pushes a romantic partner away. It stops the flow. To truly master the lost code, you must learn the art of detachment. You must set the intention, take the action, and then let go. You must trust the process. You must live in the knowing that it is done, even before you see it. You must surrender the timeline to the universe. Think of it like ordering at a restaurant. You look at the menu, you choose your meal, and you give the order to the waiter. Then you relax. You talk to your friends. You drink your water. You don't run into the kitchen every 5 seconds, asking the chef where your food is. You don't worry that the chef forgot you. You trust it is coming. Ordering from the universe works the same way. But most people place the order, and then immediately start doubting. Is it coming? Did I order right? This doubt cancels the order. You must have the restaurant mentality. You must know that once the seed is planted, it will grow, even if you can't see it under the soil yet. Detachment does not mean you don't care. It means you are not attached to how or when it happens. You are open to the outcome. You are happy now, regardless of the bank account. This is the key. You must be happy without the money to be a vibrational match for the money. Happiness is the frequency of reception. If you believe I will be happy when I am rich, you are delaying happiness. And because you are delaying happiness, you are delaying the high vibration required to attract the wealth. Be happy first. Be grateful first. Feel rich first. The external world will catch up. The tail does not wag the dog. When you detach from the outcome, you release the resistance. You stop blocking the flow. You move from a state of chasing to a state of allowing. Chasing implies the thing is running away. Allowing implies the thing is naturally coming to you. You become a magnet, not a hunter. Work hard, yes. Be disciplined, yes. Take massive action, yes. But do not grip the steering wheel so tight that your knuckles turn white. Relax your grip. Flow with the current. Trust that the river of abundance knows where it is going. Struggle is a sign that you are swimming upstream. This is the ultimate test of faith. Can you feel wealthy when the account is empty? Can you feel successful when you are just starting? If you can hold that feeling in the absence of evidence, the evidence must appear. That is the law. The feeling is the prayer, and the reality is the answer. Consider the archer. He aims, he pulls back the string with tension. But the arrow only flies when he releases the string. You must have the tension of intention, but also the release of detachment. If you never let go of the string, you never hit the target. Let go and watch it fly. Think about a garden. You plant the seeds, you water them, and then you leave them alone. You don't dig them up every hour to see if they have roots. If you dig them up, you stop them from growing. Your constant anxiety is digging up the seeds. Trust the soil. Trust the season. The harvest is guaranteed if you let nature do its work. Desperation smells like repellent. Money runs from it. Confidence smells like attraction. Money runs toward it. When you are detached, you signal, I am fine with or without this. That attitude is incredibly attractive to opportunity. It signals abundance, because only someone with abundance can be that relaxed. Remember that delay is not denial. Sometimes the universe delays the money because you aren't the person who can keep it yet. The delay is the training ground. Use the waiting time to build your character, not to destroy your faith. The bigger the building, the deeper the foundation must be. Finally, surrender the how. The how is not your job. The what is your job. Define what you want. Feel it, act towards it, and let the universe figure out the logistics. The universe has delivery routes you cannot even imagine. Don't micromanage the cosmos. If you have listened this far, something inside you has already shifted. The static is clearing. The signal is strengthening. You now understand that wealth is not a lottery ticket. It is a frequency that you broadcast every single second. You are no longer asleep at the wheel. The journey from scarcity to abundance does not happen in a straight line. It happens in a spiral. You will face resistance. Your old programming will try to pull you back to the safety of the struggle. When that happens, and it will happen, do not panic. Do not judge yourself. Simply check your signal. Ask yourself, am I broadcasting need, or am I broadcasting having? Am I operating from fear, or from faith? Catch the poverty loop, interrupt it, and retune the radio. It is a practice, not a destination. You are building a muscle, and muscles grow with resistance. Here is your immediate plan of action for the next 7 days. Do not just listen. Do. Information without execution is delusion. Action 1. Interrupt the poverty loop. Every time you spend money this week, bless it. Say thank you as you pay. Feel gratitude for the ability to pay, rather than discomfort for the loss of cash. Change the feeling of the transaction. Transform the tension of paying into the joy of circulating. Action 2. Perform the wallet blessing daily. Keep your money organized. Clear the clutter. Show the universe you respect the energy of wealth by creating a clean vessel for it. If you respect the money will respect you. Action 3. Wake up as the CEO. For the first 10 minutes of every morning, embody the version of you that is already wealthy. Don't look at your phone. Look at your vision. Set your frequency before you check your notifications. Win the morning, and you win the day. Your old identity, The passenger of the economy is gone. The architect of abundance has been born. You now have the code. You know the secrets. The only variable left is your persistence. You are the only one who can stop you now. The code is no longer lost. You have found it. Now use it. If this audiobook has served you, leave a like and subscribe to this channel. It helps us reach more people who are ready to wake up. And remember to write your mantra in the comments below. I am tuned to the frequency of wealth. Go out there and let your signal be undeniable.